Hey y'all, so we are back with video number 3. Look at me! I'm so proud of this moment. But we're gonna jump right into it, of course. In this video, I am showing all the products that I use right before I use them. Boom. And so, yeah, I'll also list everything in the description box below. So if you missed it, you can check down there. There we go with our friend of the month. So this video, I'm not going to talk about skincare or focus on my skin. That's it. The last 2 videos, I've kind of been defending myself and my skin because when you put stuff out there, it's like people are so quick to criticize it and judge it, and so you just feel like you got to defend yourself. And so I'm not doing that anymore. My skin is my skin and it is the way that it is, and I'm doing what I need to do to make it clean, clear, and under control. So we're going to get there. But until then, y'all gonna get these videos just how my skin is. We bless the Lord, amen. And so I did speed up my brows because we've seen them and nothing has changed about this routine, literally nothing. And so I am celebrating another year of life. God be praised for that. So thankful. This year has been a year, obviously, and I've said that before in another video, but this birthday has been different besides quarantine. This birthday I've kind of been focused on the next plans that God has for me, and so it's been a lot, and I've just been like, God, you sure? Like, of course he's sure, but I've just been like, okay, this ain't what I had planned, but if this is what you're telling me, then okay. And I've been journaling about it a lot, and it's just been a journey, of course. Oh, look at this, y'all. I've had that primer for so long. Like, that's how old I am in YouTube years. Like, they used to use this primer faithfully. It's from Benefit Cosmetics, and I don't even know why I still have it. I guess for sentimental values, because I definitely don't use it. And so I did use the Lane Low paint pot, and we're jumping into the Juvia's Place nude palette. And I have an idea to do a video with each of the palettes before, when I thought about, and that's why I kind of pointed with my mirror at the brush, because I was like, that's a good idea. And so before, when I was entertaining the idea of doing YouTube videos, I was like, oh, like doing series on certain palettes would be nice. Like, for example, with this Juvia's Place collection, just do a video with each palette. Or, for example, the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, like do a series of like 3 or 4 videos just using that one palette. And so we'll see. I do have an idea. Well, I do have another video that I want to post because I got product in the mail. Yes, I was so excited about that. When you got family in places, God can send blessings. And I'm just thankful for this opportunity to have these products and to be able to test them out. And I'm so excited. And so, yeah, we go in with that lighter shade first and then the darker shade right in the crease. And we're going to blend that out. And so, like I was saying, with God and these plans for the next couple of years of me starting a business and possibly doing other things, I'm just like, okay. And I think, well, I shouldn't say I think. This is why it takes me a while to post these videos, because when it's time to do the recordings, like I watch the video and I do like a pre-record run-through type of thing, and then when it's actually time to record, like I get nervous and I start tripping over my words, and I'm like, okay, when are the words coming? When are they gonna come? And so that's one thing that I want to get better with, is the turnaround times of these videos, because this is a video that I recorded on my birthday. My birthday was June 26th, and so I think a lot of the times I procrastinate because I get nervous, and when the nerves come in, I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do it. And really, that's the time I should be doing it. And so that's why I'm doing it today, because today has been one of those days, and I just need something to lift my spirits and get me out of this mood a little bit. And so that's why we're here. Well, that's not why we're here. Whatever. Moving on. I go in with that lid color all over my lid and I just pat it on. But God is just up to a lot this year, and everyone in America can agree to that. And I feel like for me personally, that one, I go in with my finger because it's like a glitter. And you can't see it on the camera, but it came out so pretty. But for me personally, it's just been, he's been confirming a lot of things that I've been writing in my journal. Y'all, those lashes were 99 cents, and y'all about to see me cut up in a little bit. Because, of course, it is my birthday, so boom, there it is. And there are a couple more moments like that in this video. Pray for me, I'm growing in the Lord. And so, as I was saying, I've been writing a lot of things in my journal, and God will come back and like confirm it in an Instagram post or a message that I'm listening to. And we can, if you're a believer, you can always say that, yes, these people speak to everybody. But there are some moments or some seasons where it's just like, wow, God, like, I don't believe you just did that, or I don't believe that just happened. Like putting on these lashes, like, although they were 99 cents, these lashes just as flimsy as can be, but I was able to kind of put them on with ease. And I have always struggled with putting on lashes, but the more you practice, the better you get with them. And so I am getting better with them. Will I wear these lashes to an event or like out? Probably not, because like I said, they flimsy. And so but 99 cents, they are great to practice with. And so I have another pair that I'm going to use to practice with, and that's about it. And so if this is your first time watching a video of mine, I go back and forth between talking about the makeup and talking about God, but that's the brand of this channel. It's faith, beauty, and wellness, and that's my whole aim of creating this YouTube channel. We can always find a video where it's talking about the best products and how-tos and all of that stuff, but I want girls to come here and feel empowered and feel like they can have a relationship with God and feel like they can crush their dreams and they can go after them with God and they can follow His plans and be obedient to Him. And so that's basically what I've been trying to say this whole video, with me writing in my journal and then seeing confirmation like the next day. Like, I am definitely to the point in my walk with God to where I can be that testimony, to where it's like, this is what God is doing. And me graduating with my bachelor's finally last year, that was a testimony all by itself. So to see where else He takes me and what else He has planned for me, I'm just like, all right. So in about like 5 seconds, y'all gonna see me go off on Lloyd and Lil Wayne. You hate. Oh. Ow. Back to God. Ain't that some millennial for you? Like, one moment we praising, praying, doing it, testifying, and then the next, like, but that's just the whole journey. I don't even know what that was about, but it was perfect timing for this voiceover. But for real though, like, that's usually how it goes in the millennial walk with God. Like, it's like one moment we turn it up and it's like, ow, get lit, and then Sunday we be praising Him like ain't nothing happened. And listen, I've had so many of those moments, but you know what? He still loves me and He still has plans for me. And these plans I am ready to get working on because I have put them off for way too long. I have so many pages in my journals about ideas that he's given me and things that I want to do, and I've just been sitting with it because I'm like, God, you sure you want me to do this? Like, I love the idea, let me give it to somebody else so they can make it happen. And the whole time he's like, nah, like if I wanted them to do it, I would have gave it to them, but I gave it to you, so I need you to do it. And that's why I'm putting these videos out. That's why I've started the YouTube channel. That's why I'm making the necessary adjustments that I need to make in my life so that he can grow it through me and I can birth his works and his plans that he has for me. And it doesn't matter if you're still battling, like wanting to go out and get lit. Okay, do it. But just know that you have a father that's still going to be there, still waiting for you to answer to him and surrender to him. And so with this birthday or this year in general, like even towards the end of last year going into 2020, I just felt this strong connection and this strong pull to get closer to him and really do what he told me to do. Because when 2020 started, I had all these plans like, all right, God, let's do this. Like, I'm going to host these classes. I'm going to print these shirts. We're going to sell the shirts at the classes. And we just going to get the Instagram rolling. We going to change it up. I've been making content to post on Instagram since we've been quarantined, like starting in March. Like, I have so much stuff on my Pinterest and I'm like, all right, God, we going to post these. And then quarantine comes and no classes. No shirts. I post a little bit, but not nearly as much with the stuff that I have. And with this birthday, I'm just like, all right, God, you're telling me to do all these things. Okay, so I gotta trust you. And I know that I can because I've done it before. And I know that you can because I've seen you do it before. And so it's just understanding that God is not going to lose. And even in the middle of this pandemic, whether you have a job or you don't, he's not going to lose. Whether you have loved ones that have passed away from the disease or tested positive and are in their journey of healing, he's not going to lose. And I just have to keep reminding myself that even as I take on this new journey, and it's like, God, I've been here before and I felt like I lost, but I didn't, because where I'm at now, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. And so you just have to learn to surrender and give it to God. And when I did this run through the first time, I said, I'd rather take his no than fight to have my yes. Because when I first graduated high school and went off to college, I wasn't doing the plans that I was originally desiring. I was going with my backup plan because I doubted myself. And you can't doubt God. And of course, you can't doubt God. But when you're in this flesh and in this world, it's like you see it. And that's where faith comes in. It's like you can't go by what you see. You have to go by faith. You got to walk by faith, not by sight. And when the older you get and the more you walk with God and the more life that happens, you understand why these old people are the way that they are. It's because you gotta have God. You gotta know him for yourself, because if you don't, it's gonna be some problems. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but as I was writing in my journal, asking God for permission, when I'm on YouTube watching other videos or listening to message, in the recommendations there was Dr. Jackie and her permission room Bible study night. And so I watched that, and y'all, I could have cried a puddle in this house listening to that message, because she was legit speaking to me. I feel like I may have said this earlier, but it's okay to say it again because it was the truth. It's like when God sends confirmation like that for something that I wrote in my journal 2 weeks before she posted the video, like that had to be God. And so after that, I went and I followed her. I was like, sis, I am on board for the Dig Deep ministry, the permission room. Like, I am here and ready to serve. And y'all, I can say that I'm excited for what God has planned for me. Is it going to be easy? No, but what I can say is I've learned how to fight, and not just any old regular fight. Like, I can go up in prayer, boom, we ready. Listen, I've learned my tools to fight. I have learned the full armor of God and learning how to take on the enemy. And sometimes all I need to do is be still, because that's what his word says. It says to be still and let the Lord fight your battles. And sometimes that's all I have to do. And some days that's all I do. I literally don't do nothing. Well, I can't say literally don't do nothing, but I just rest. And I think about his promises, and I will read my Bible that night and journal. And the next day I am on it doing everything that I needed to do that day or the day before. Because even though I am not depressed, some days I still have my moments to where it's like, God, I don't want to do this. God, I don't want to get out of bed. Like, it's a mental day. And I just take my day and I rest. And the next day, I am back and ready to go. And so there's a lot that I've said in this video, and I hope that it has made sense. But this is the purpose of me starting this channel, is for you, anybody, to come to this video and watch me transform from like 0 to 100 in about 20 minutes shortened, because y'all know that these videos be real chopped up so you can see the important stuff. But I pray that whoever comes and watch these videos and listen to what I'm actually saying, that they can leave feeling empowered and feeling uplifted and understanding that God loves them regardless of what they have done, regardless of their past, regardless of them hesitating to do what he's called them to do. Because he's still going to love you. He's still going to bless you. And that's when you just understand that grace and that mercy, and your love just goes deeper for him. And so I think that's all I have to say. God, is there anything else that I didn't say that you want me to say? We can get back into the look. So it's all together now. Oh, y'all, question. So, is being on the internet in a scarf the equivalent of going outside your house with your bonnet on? Because when I posted that last video, I was like, I real life got my scarf on in this video. Like, would my mama be pleased with this? That I got a scarf on these people's internet? So somebody let me know. Like, maybe I should just start doing my hair and then get on and do the makeup look. We gonna see. But the hair did turn out nice. That was a hairpiece from the beauty supply store, because my natural hair is not that long yet. I cut it, and so we're growing it back out. I did love this look, but I wish I had went with the nude lip gloss instead of the pink. Get lit one more time. I tell y'all, it's your journey. Pray with me as we move forward in Christ. Just pray with me, okay? Pray with me and for me. But this is the final look, guys. I really like that hairpiece. I will be using it a lot more often. And so that's it. I pray that you were able to laugh, maybe learn something, and get closer to God from this video. Always remember to love God, love yourself, and we can make this world a better place. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.